I
Alright, you guys. You.
I just thought it'd be way funnier if you just, start the episode with pure.
You. Alright. We're here. Oh my god. Oh
We're
my
here yet
God.
again, my fellow Vinland virgins.
That name is so garbage. That name's so garbage, bro.
Bro, I did it on purpose. It's just like our One Piece podcast. We never made another episode for.
True.
yeah, bro.
It's
We're
ironic, so
already
it's
one
funny.
step ahead.
Hey,
We're on
Yeah, we
episode 2
are.
now. Even better.
We made it to episode 2. That's fine. Once we
are
make
a step
enough,
ahead. We are a step ahead. That is true.
once we make enough like decent, once we get the episode quality to somewhere decent, we can just go back and re-record the earlier volumes. Like do a quick recap. Like, hey, just don't listen to those older episodes. Just watch this. Let's go forward now.
All right. Well, let's see.
Hey, don't watch the things where we're saying, yeah, this is cool, and just recap the entire thing. Watch the newer version where we do the same thing.
True.
We'll do it better if we can recap faster then
Kappa
we
Chungus.
can analyze a little bit harder. Get into.
All right. Well, let's get this show on the road. Come on, we don't got our day.
Okay.
Come on. We'll give a little, TLTR. The last volume. Bunch remembers. We got.
Floki. That last volume.
Floki showing up.
Oh, yeah. So you got Floki. He shows up and he's like, "I want to steal Thorfinn." Or no, not Thorfinn. Thor's.
Yep. There you go. There you go.
Thor's is like, "No, I don't want to do that, but like, I might do that." And then he might cause trouble for the villagers later.
That's pretty good TLDR, honestly. That's damn near what happened. Okay, well.
And then the next volume essentially just picks up right after that, where this whole volume was basically Thor's just aura farming.
I mean, yeah. You try to figure out what chapter to pick up on?
No.
Yeah, chapter 6.
I know. I'm trying to. Bro, my notes got fucked, bro.
Just raw dog the podcast.
Your notes got fucked?
I sent it in a Discord channel and it deleted half of them. I sent it as a file. Why? Never mind. Wait, maybe I'm just blind. Okay, yeah. I think I'm good. All right. Well, yeah. As Unch was saying, what was he saying? I wasn't paying attention.
Yes. So fucking Floki, right? That's his fucking name. The dude with the eye scar.
Yes.
Yeah. So Floki shows up. He's like, yes, troll of Thor's. Thor's the troll. Troll of Jom.
Troll of Yom.
Troll of Jom.
Troll of Jom.
Jom. My name John.
Thor's the legendary troll of Jom.
Yeah, essentially something like that. He's just saying that like, oh yeah, you have changed, and then he's comparing him Thors to the old Thors that he used to know, and all the kids are like, who the f are these guys? And then they're all like, I want to go to war, kill English people. I want to kill English people. As one does.
And the only reason they're so excited about war is because they've never actually been to war. They don't actually know the horrors.
Yeah.
Thor's
has already lived the life of a Viking warrior. He's killed, he's conquered, and whatnot. He's seen the emptiness that comes from it, in a sense. So it's like, that's why he left in the first place. We figured that out a little bit later in the volume. Abandoning everything and coming to Iceland to, live out his life.
Essentially,
volume, we see Thorfinn, wanted to go out and be a warrior. So it's like,
crazy, he's like, when he figures out his dad is being recruited, he starts beating the absolute fuck out of literally every other child there.
Yeah, I mean, he wants to be a warrior. He wants to be like the stories of his dad, the stories of war and glory.
Yeah, exactly. So he's trying to live up to that. And essentially Thor's faked his own death to get away from the entire situation.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
His past life as a Viking, and now he's a family guy.
Yeah, and also during that escape sequence, we see how he doesn't kill anyone as well, even when he was a Jom's Viking. A Jom's Viking. He doesn't kill anyone. He knocks them unconscious. It's a little subtle thing, a little subtle thing.
Yeah, exactly. You
Yeah.
know, he has some honor.
And
We see Thorfinn have his nose period at the end of chapter 6 because he gets the shit knocked out of him. Also, yeah, essentially all the children are just getting hyped up for war and shit. Thorfinn's arm gets broken, I think. Yeah, it is broken. Yeah.
It wasn't Thorfinn.
Uh,
It was that other guy's kid.
oh, it was the other
Thorfinn
guy. It
yeah,
was
breaks
the other
the
guy.
that
Sorry.
kid.
Yeah,
breaks that other kid's arm.
he breaks the fuck's arm, which is
Take
kind
his
of crazy.
During chapter 7 we get the peak, who is your enemy? You have no
Ooh,
enemies. Man, my
you
goat
have.
Thors.
Yeah, I love
My
how he's
fucking
kind of like,
goat.
oh yeah, half Dan. Dude's 6 years old. He ain't got beef with anybody.
Man, nah, he got ops, bro.
Yeah, he got ops. Anyways, Thorfinn finds some weapons of that are, his dad's. Essentially, he pulls them out and he's like kind of admiring it. And then his dad pulls up and starts aura farming behind him. You have no enemies. You have no enemies.
That's
And
one
then
of the
Thorfinn's
most.
like, "I do. Yeah, I do."
It's one of the best parts in the whole series. You know, he grabs the weapon
Yeah,
by the blade itself, like
And
just
that's the
full
that's the
grips
hook
it. And,
point, bro. You
yeah.
have no
yeah,
enemies.
literally. And then Thorfinn's like, "Don't treat me like a child. Fuck you." Even though he's like 6 and like can't even read yet. It's kind of awesome. I
Yeah.
wonder what happens to Thorfinn.
You mean Thors?
Yeah.
I mean, I wonder what happens to Thor's. I really hope there's no chapter that comes up and just says the death of Thor's. Anyways,
Is that how you saw it? Is that how you realize?
no. Dude, I remember because they like literally say, "Oh yeah, Thor's dies." It's not like fucking
I mean,
Dragon Ball where they're like, "Yeah, Krillin gets to death," and he fucking started
like
the intro.
like the episode title is literally like
Yeah,
Goku dies? What?
Goku dies and then comes back to life? Question mark? Question
Hey,
mark? Question mark?
Goku try not to die every other fucking season and then come back to life.
Literally, yeah. Anyways, moving on. You start seeing more of this little fucking kid who's he's trying to aura farm on Yelva. That's just the pronounce that right? It's a Yelva.
he's trying. No, you're getting your Gen Z terms wrong. He's trying to riz her up.
Yeah, come on,
He's
bro.
Trying to get rizzy.
he's trying to do something. I don't know. He's trying to do that. She's not having it.
Yeah, she
And
doesn't
then his
care.
mom's like, "I packed you lunch," and then he calls her like, off, and then he gets yelled at by his mom.
Now, Ansh, did you
Clearly,
relate to that at all?
no, I don't talk to women. Anyways,
Facts.
so moving on, they they pull up. All the kids are about to go off to the fucking kill the English, as one does, and then they're getting ready for battle. And then I believe, oh yeah, there's some other kid who's that little black haired kid that keeps like yapping about like thing.
Are you
The
talking
fucking
about
again,
you keep calling
Ari.
him kid Ari? Yeah,
Ari, yeah, my goat. Not really.
he's kind of like a
Um,
teenager. Yeah, I don't know. He
Yeah,
doesn't
he's
really.
trying to be like he's kind of like the prominent figure that all the boys get grouped into. So he's kind of like the
Yeah,
figurehead of them.
he's the one we
Um,
focused on more than like any of the other ones.
yeah,
I'm wondering if
exactly.
he does anything later on in the series because I haven't seen past the anime, so I don't think so. Maybe.
Yeah. So Leaf basically says that instead of them going to England with Thor's, they're essentially going to get dropped off, and Leaf is going to take them back, I believe, or take
Yeah.
him. Yeah. And the one girl who's there who's like has I think a crush on or him, yeah. It's like, "Oh, be safe," that's what she says to Ari, and Ari does not give a shit. Um
Yeah, I
he
think
gets happy.
he's
Hmm.
he doesn't give a shit at first, and then like immediately after, he's like fighting with the other guy because the chick, she's like, "Be
Yeah,
careful
yeah,
out there," and then he's like immediately like, "Yeah, don't, yeah, you back off, bro."
yeah, exactly. And then they're on a boat ready to go out, and essentially we learn more about Thor's past and his reasoning for leaving. Um, Keep in mind, Thorfinn earlier ran out because of that argument that he had with his dad, where his dad essentially, took the fucking like dagger from him and was like, "You have no enemies," and then he ran away. So I wonder where he is. He's totally not in a fucking barrel in the boat.
I really hope he's not in a barrel.
Yeah, I really hope
Yeah,
he's not in a barrel. And Anyways,
we see them all like go off to sea or whatever, and Thor's has a giant oar on one side, and there's like 5 dudes on the other side paddling.
Man, it just shows how
Yeah.
strong Thor's is, man.
Just because he's that
literally,
strong.
dude.
He's that guy, bro.
He's you aura farming volume. That's it. That's literally this entire volume.
Pretty much.
It's good. It's real good though.
It's good though. It's good though.
Yeah. Anyways, so little head McGee, cough cough Thorfinn pops out of the barrel like Donkey Kong or something, and then he doesn't even like try to hide. He starts like speaking to his father within the barrel. He's like, "Does that mean we can't go back, father?" And then everybody realizes that he's on the boat with them.
Yeah,
You know?
Yeah, I think he was.
they're like dumbfounded. They're like, "Father."
He was making sure they were far enough offshore where they wouldn't turn around before he pops out to take a piss off the side of the boat.
Yeah,
Classic.
yeah. It's like, hey, why is this barrel leaking? What the hell?
Father, it's the sea.
Yeah.
Never been out to sea before.
Bazinga.
And then we finally get introduced to the goat. The
Chapter
goat,
9.
the goat Ashalad.
Yeah. And then they meanwhile, like all his goons are throwing things at this Christian priest guy with a fucking horrific cut.
This man of the cloth that they don't care about because they're a bunch of Vikings.
Is that a word for Jesus people?
I think he's like specifically like a priest. I think it's a word for priest.
Yeah,
like-
something like that. He's some dude.
Cloth. Man, I think, aren't you should get that haircut. Hear me out.
Man, that cut, bro.
Man, you'd get all the huzz, bro. Come on.
Man, I'd shave all of my hair off, including my eyebrows, instead of getting that fucking cut.
Come
Or
on,
you could
bro.
look like Lex Luthor, bro. Come on, it'd be
Man,
aura.
that cut, bro. God damn.
All right, well, and then we
Like
find,
bitch
like I was
repellent.
saying, we get introduced to Ashlad, man, the essential opposite of Thor's. Man, bro's like off, murdering people, raiding villages and whatnot.
True.
He loves money.
He loves,
And killing.
he loves money compared to, Thor's, who doesn't really care about money as much, lives in a small little village in Iceland and just wants to live a happy life.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
And then you see
We get the parallel. This is the start.
Loki.
This is also it's revealed that even though earlier he's like, yeah, you could just come fight this war and we'll forget about you leaving the battlefield forever. We cut to him making a deal with Ashlad to kill Thor's. So he was
Exactly.
lying.
He doesn't make his motives exactly clear to Ashglad, but he just gave him like a reason of like, hey, he left the battlefield, killed this dude, XD. Then they have a pissing competition of just looking at each other, and then a spear comes through the fucking thing because his goons are.
Yeah, but they just want you to think they're, but really, they threw that spear directly into one of Floki's men who was hiding behind the rug, up against the wall or whatever.
What the hell?
Yeah, my stupid ass thought that was completely on accident, and I was like,
No,
why was Floki's guy there, and how did he know?
Nah, they pieced it together because they're really smart actually.
They're very smart, very, very, very smart. And then you get
Ashlad
introduced
has
to
180 IQ. He's able to piece together that
speaks
maybe
6 languages.
maybe Floki is hiring us to kill this Thor's guy because he doesn't want to get a bunch of his men killed. Because maybe Thor's is just that guy.
Back, yeah.
And the end of chapter 9, we cut back to Thor's spanking Thorfinn. Bare ass.
Bare ass, yeah. Bare ass on thigh.
Troll of Jom.
Crazy work.
The Troll of Jom.
Yeah.
And then
it's
after
crazy,
that,
dude.
we go into chapter 10 and we get the the flashback, bro.
Yeah, you see in chapter 10, there's the opening, when the panels is just the title panel is just Thorfinn napping on Thor's, and you could see that Thorfinn's like the size of his thigh.
And Thor's is a big ass guy, bro.
Also, Thorfinn's like 6, bro. He's a little baby.
He's like a football. And then
we get the
anyways, Ari's still up and looking at the sea, and Thor essentially explains to him the reason, part of the reason for him leaving essentially was because he had his first daughter, and he did not give a single fuck like, why this shit so loud? And then he kind of like throws it to his wife. Helga's like, oh, hey, Thors, please name it. And, he just does not give a shit. He's like, I'm busy right now. F you. And then he gets yelled at by his wife, as one does. And then she says, give her a name now. And then he just gives her his mother's name.
Yes.
Which is cool.
Ylva.
Very good moment of realization where it starts to like slowly piece together and his motives start to change.
Yeah, he went from like a mindless warrior Viking guy to like, oh shit.
Yeah.
Ever
He
since then, he's
birthed.
been afraid of battle.
I have no enemies.
Yeah. And then you see Ari be like, oh, is that his heroic tale? That's not the point of this. The point of this is to show that, he's in a later part of his life where, he has the foresight, he has the foreskin to show.
There's more to life than just, fighting battles and dying
Exactly.
in
And
war.
glory and, yeah.
He, created something precious, a daughter.
A daughter, he birthed
Be
life, and now
unfortunate.
and then he said ever since then, that's why he's been afraid of battle because this dude's a father. He has stuff to lose now. He won't be able to raise his kids, and I really hope he doesn't die. And they have a whole chapter about
Yeah,
named
I
the death
really
of
hope
Thor.
that doesn't happen.
Yeah, and then they
So,
end up hitting land.
yeah, they sail in between to get to where they're trying to go, which is some island, right? The Faroe Islands, in between Iceland and Norway. That's where they were gonna do some trading or whatever. They sail in between these like two. It's like strip of ocean in between two like things of land, and someone throws a bunch of shit all around them, so they can't sail out. They can't go in reverse. They're stuck
on the cliffs above, man.
The trap.
I wonder who it could be. I wonder if it's Ashlad's men, lying in wait for these motherfuckers to show up.
Yeah.
I'm being real sneaky, as one does. As one does. Hold on, I'm trying to scroll to there. Hold on. Oh, there we go. Yeah. So houses, there used to be some, but they're not any more. And Leaf and fucking Thor's are like, where did the houses go? And
Bro
they don't
said
have
leaf.
a leaf.
That's leaf right there, bro.
I think it's
Life,
Leif. I think it's Leif.
Leif.
Yeah.
Popular Viking dude that everybody
Yeah.
talks about.
I think a lot of people mispronounce it as Leif Erikson.
Yeah, my goat. I don't even know how to pronounce his name, but yeah, he my goat. Anyways, I wonder where the houses went as they get, attacked by the remains of the house. So all the supports, the wood, the logs. It's an ambush, and they essentially kind of get sealed off where they came from. So now the only path is forward, but the issue with that is that guess who's there?
Aura Farm. It's Ashlad. Right in front of them.
Yeah, exactly. On two boats. And earlier we get introduced to this character named what's this? Bjorn? Bjorn?
Bjorn. Yeah.
Bjorn. Yes.
He's the one who
okay.
threw the spear directly into the Floki's guy.
Yeah. Literally. He did that, and I really hope he doesn't take the berserker mushroom. That is such a weird.
It's like it's a video game power up, bro. Come on.
Hey, bro, he got the mega
mushroom.
mushroom, bro.
You got the mega mushroom and just started tweaking. You got bath salts.
Yeah, literally.
Bath salts the mushroom. Yeah. So he literally got the love is like a truck Burker mushroom. He eats it, and now he's gonna go kill the troll of Jom or Yom or Dom.
We see
Dom.
Thor's take out like all of Ashlad's men with just his hands and without killing them. He's just like disabling them, like knocking them out.
Literally just smacking the shit out of them. And Bjorn over here decides to like throw his own guys off the boat and starts charging at him aggressively. And all the guys on Bjorn's boat decide to jump off of Bjorn's boat because this dude is actually losing his mind. And then he races towards Thor's, and guess what Thor's does? He punches him in the face and just throws him.
You're just that strong, bro.
He's just that guy.
Yeah, exactly. He's just that guy. I don't know how I don't know what.
Yeah, we see Thor
Yeah,
single-handedly like overwhelm all of Ashlad's men using just strength, no weapons, no
yeah,
nothing. He
exactly.
just literally
He
shits
just
on all of them.
literally, it's
He's a
insane. Where
troll.
He
He
just
the
takes
trolls
funny part
control of
them.
the
is, to
fight.
me, is that I thought he just kind of threw him overboard. No, actually, there's just two whole ass pages where you don't see him land until like the third page, where you just see him all of a sudden crash onto the boat while Ashglad's talking. He's just in the air for that long, you know,
Yeah.
just because he can.
Well, that's like that manga thing where it's like, all of this is happening at once, and you
Yeah,
gotta just freeze time for a second
Yeah.
for characters to talk.
exactly. Yeah, like
During
it,
that
like
little
it,
bit of
it
time, we also see,
it's cutting.
Thorfinn being like, "Wow, my father is this good of a fighter?" He
Yeah,
essentially
it's like
sees his dad as an invincible being at this point. Spoiler alert.
why can't I see him?
Yeah,
Anyways,
he like, yeah, he's just like ecstatic. He's like just cheering his dad on with a
Yeah,
smile on
he's
his
like, "Yeah,
face.
go,
it
dad! Woo!"
Yeah.
it is that one thing, he's like, go dad, but like I don't, think that's the wisest thing. But he's like 6 and stupid,
No,
so
it's definitely a misunderstanding. Like this is what plants the warrior lifestyle in Thorfinn's mind for the rest of
yeah,
the prologue.
exactly. Yeah, dude. So then Bjorn gets his ass and
Bro, bro, about to get this
fucking
video taken down, bro.
I was not trying to use any filter
we're
at
not
all.
we're not making any money
Man,
off of this
man,
dog.
I'll just censor, bro. It's fine. Gotta get
Bro
the
gets his
absurdly loud
beep
beep. Yeah,
beeped.
Anyways,
we
I mean, if I don't lose
see,
my job over this, it's not a good podcast. Anyways,
true. We see, by
fucking
the end of that chapter, we see Ashled like pretty much respecting him. He's like, well, oh, bro's like, oh my god, he realizes, man, this is the troll of Jom. The
yeah,
troll
dude.
of
This
the
is
troll
the
of
troll
Jom.
Jom. This is yeah,
The troll,
Jom's troll.
man. This is Jom's troll, bro. A warrior
What
so
the hell?
skilled that his name alone was legendary.
Yeah, and then
Yeah,
they
kind
keep
of.
doing the thing where his eyes are just black, to show like the beast coming inside of
Man,
him. You know?
yo, the beast is literally coming inside of him.
Yeah, the beast is coming inside, dude. It's crazy. Yeah, so and then you see Ari like tweaking out, or no, all the children being like, "Yeah, let's join him. Let's join him. We got it.
Yeah,
Let's
we could
join
do
him."
this. We could do this.
As if they won't get folded into like a pretzel and like thrown overboard. It's okay though. Like they instead of Ari's justification is that he'd rather die in battle as a hero than live as a slave, even though it's not even going to be a battle. It's just him getting his ass beat probably. So then the Leaf decides to or not Leaf or Life. Okay,
Leif.
not even
It's
talking
Leif.
about him.
It's
Leif,
Leif.
Leif.
not Leif. Thor's decides to challenge
Yeah.
fucking Astrad
He gives him the
to
proposal, seeking to avoid, further
with
bloodshed here.
Duel. Yeah, exactly. And he like he just knows that he's the leader because he smells it off of him.
Man, he just has that warrior instinct, bro.
Yeah, he's got that canine
So,
raccoon
he,
smell,
he
bro.
strikes Ashlad a deal. He offers a duel.
Do raccoons like smell good? Smell
Yes, they
smell
have a
well?
really good smell.
Probably, yeah.
Like dogs. Dogs do. What animals? I don't
In
know.
this
Like
chapter,
like
Ashlad,
dogs.
he agrees. And the duel begins. Ashlad accepts, intrigued.
Mhm.
Uh,
Yeah, and then
and then the two warriors face off. This is it.
exactly.
Who's gonna win? Is it gonna be
Who's gonna win?
Ashlad? Is it gonna be Ashlad, or is it gonna be Thor?
Yeah, and then he's saying, "Jom's troll. We smell alike." Do you use Old Spice? I don't know, some shit like that.
Yeah, we get a clash of skill
And
a
then
little bit in this chapter. We
yeah,
only get the
and then
start of it though, so
Thor's figures out that Loki hired him. Thorfinn all of a sudden is fing stupid and is like, "Ah, my father's not a bad guy like you. You asshole. He's gonna eat your ass and he's gonna kill you, asshole." And then yeah,
Okay, it's gonna be
he
really
does that.
funny, like editing this and having to put 37 beeps right there. That'd be really funny.
Literally, he just comes out and talks shit. He's like, ah, you so yeah, and then he's like, oh,
Pretty much.
well, the kid's got a I don't even know what the that means, but I guess he's like saying that he's really good,
Like they're
or
saying
well,
he's
really
plucky,
feisty.
bro. He's got
He's
pluck.
feisty.
Yep.
It's
Like what?
him.
Like a chicken? Like how you pluck like a feather?
Yeah.
No, he's got it. He's got the pluck. He's plucky, bruh.
The
Come
fuck does
on.
that? Okay, feisty. Yes,
Like the
yeah.
term. Like the term. Like he's got it.
I
He's
have
got
never
pluck.
heard that once in my life, dude. But like, good term, very good. Then again, they also call this dude who literally threw everybody off the boat a troll. So then again, I don't know.
The troll of Jom.
Jom's troll, bro. Jom's troll.
And then in
Okay.
the next chapter, we see them fighting some more, and we see Thor's, as he does, or farm, forgive me, Ashlad. I can no longer spare you the brunt of my strength, or whatever the.
Yeah,
Yeah,
literally.
we'll be ore
And
farming
then
a little bit.
he's ore farming. He's ore farming. He's a changed man, so of course he does this cool thing where he's fighting Ashglad, and Ashglad's like, oh, you know, he's putting all his might into my sword, so his sword must be weakened. And then he smacks the fucking Thor's sword, and it breaks. And
We see,
Thor's being smart.
you
He
know,
stabs him in the hand because he has more like maneuverability because he has a little thing because it snaps. And then he steals Askeladd's sword because it falls out of his
and
hand.
we see Thor's, win the fight. The duel ends
The duel ends right there, and
with Thor
he,
overpowering Ashlad without killing him. Staying to his
yeah.
ideals, sparing his opponents
Then
like he was
again,
doing that entire fight with all them people.
yeah, but this plus Thorfinn being goofy, dum dum. This will turn out to be his downfall.
Yep. If he would have just killed him, bro, it
Oh yeah,
would have been over.
bath salts tweaker Bjorn wakes up, sees that Ashgalad is he's lost, and he's getting aura farmed on. You see Thor's true character when he says a true warrior needs no sword. This is wrong because of the next chapter.
They actually do need swords, literally.
They do need swords. They widowy need swords. But then you see Ari be like, "Oh, does he kill people with his bare hands?" As if he didn't see this dude Donkey Kong through like fucking an entire boat's worth of people. Ashgalad makes a joke saying, "Will you lead our band?" And I don't think that's very funny. I don't think that's funny.
It's a little bit
Just
funny.
kidding. Haha. Shitty jokes as one does. And
Nah, it's all in the delivery, right? The shittiest of jokes can be
yeah.
funny if it.
And you see crackhead Bjorn jump onto the boat, and because he's a crackhead, he jumps to Thorfinn and, grabs him and threatens to just actually fucking kill him,
And he
like
takes him hostage.
crackhead does.
They're not honoring the duel at all, man. They're just
Yeah.
savages at this point.
Literally. I mean, he's literally like a crackhead.
Bro, do be
Now that it,
addicted to
put together.
mushrooms.
Literally, he is addicted to
Bro,
mushrooms.
be like, let me
I
do
don't
these
think
shrooms
he's-
real quick.
Yeah.
And then,
not actually addicted, but
Thorfinn's like, Father, help me! Help me!
help me.
Yeah, and then he's like, honestly, what did you expect, Thors? Did you really take us for honorable gentlemen bound for the customs of a duel?
Yep.
And then,
that's part of Ashlad's deception, bro. He wanted to
yeah,
test Thor's and didn't keep up his end of the bargain here.
exactly, dude.
And then we see
Uh,
Ashlad
And
give
this is-
permission to the archers, and that's it.
yeah, and then,
Bro's cooked.
that's it. He's done for. And then
He's cooked.
after seeing, Thor's get brutally shot a million times by an arrow, like that one scene, or like arrows, like RoboCop being shot out of a window by like bullets and shit.
Yeah.
Or
It
like
cuts
in
to this
Minecraft
very
when you fight a bunch of skeletons and you like see
Yeah.
yourself.
yeah,
as
like
And
Minecraft
it's,
when
like that.
like the fucking bone monsters. Yeah, dude.
And Thor's a
I play Minecraft.
sacrifice, bro. He did
Yeah,
this all
dude.
so his, his
Or
fellow
like,
boatmen could live, bro.
was it fucking Monty Python where the dude got shot by like a billion arrows? Or
I think that was a Monty Python bit.
I don't fucking know. I don't. anyways, you get this cool little subcomic after seeing this dude get brutally killed and his son tweaking out. You see this side comic of just fucking the guy who made the series, saying how he went to the land of
Eh,
Aurora Borealis.
we didn't even cover the.
The what?
Okay, Thorfinn crying over his father's death and how he snuck onto a boat to follow
Man,
Aslad's gang.
I wasn't even really paying attention to Arch. What was he saying? Was he past that?
Yeah, Ansh was like,
Oh.
see, like after that, like we get to the side
Oh.
comic, like
Oh, dude,
bro,
no, no, no.
forgot about the whole.
bro forgot about the most important part is that Thorfinn follows them and he swears
Yeah,
that
he follows
he'll
them.
kill them.
I
Man,
don't know
Thorfinn's
about
vow.
you
It's like the fucking, like that's the start. Thorfinn's vow. Consumed by grief and rage. Bro's like
okay.
screaming his fucking guts out. Mark,
How dare you kill father?
And
I probably cut
I don't
out
know
in the middle
about
of
you
that.
You
guys.
did cut out, but it's fine. But yeah, that's the start of
But-
his, fucking tragic revenge story, bro. How did you
Tweaking out.
bro missed that complete part, bro?
And, like
Okay,
looking
okay,
into his
okay.
eyes, and he's got the eyes of like a
Yeah, he's gonna like
animal.
tweak out and kill him, and yeah.
Yep.
Okay, I don't know what's up with my PDF, but that's like way at the end. Like it abruptly cuts to the fucking random like
Yeah,
side comic.
the side comic is supposed to be at the end of the volume. Like it's supposed to be after the chapter. I don't know why your PDF is out of order.
Yeah.
Yeah, like it cuts to a bunch of like side shit, and then it goes back to the fucking thing where it's like Thor's dying.
Man, you should just since we're not even following the American volumes anyway, you should just pull up the chapters on like a readvinland.com or something like that.
Honestly, yeah.
It'd probably be better.
Yeah, and then you see Thor's talk about how his body needs to be, shown as proof. And
Yeah.
Leif is like, nah, I ain't gonna do that. But like maybe he does. I don't know. Here.
I think
And then
I
you
wasn't-
see,
I wasn't sure who that was directed to. He did say that out loud though.
yeah. And
I mean, yeah.
yeah,
Oh,
I
yeah.
agree. And then you see Thorfinn crash out on the boat, I'm gonna
Yeah.
kill you. I'm gonna kill you.
And
I'm gonna kill
that
you.
was the whole thing, bro.
Yeah, that was a very
Thorfinn's
good
vow,
one.
bro. This is the next 80 chapters of stuff we have is to keep up this vow. Like that's the whole point.
Exactly, dude.
And then that marks the end of the like prologue, right? Like that's the
Well, the prologue.
not
is,
like the true
after-
prologue, but
yeah.
like we get a time skip here. This is like the pre-prologue.
Yeah.
Free
Yeah.
prologue. Yeah.
Then we get
Yeah.
cut.
Chapter chapter 16 or whatever is probably one of the best in the entire series, honestly, as someone, who's read a little bit farther.
True.
Yeah.
It's a great
Um,
chapter, It's not just the death of Thor's, it's the fucking. This essentially marks the everything for the rest of the series, like the
Yeah.
Yeah, dude.
ideals, this like everything.
It
This
sets it
was-
all in
goal.
motion, right?
This is
Yeah.
I like. So you guys said the fucking anime covers all this stuff in like chronological order, correct?
Yes.
Yes, the anime starts
Okay.
with the kid stuff first.
Yeah, I think that I prefer, at least from how I hear it, it just sounds a little more interesting because you get like a little bit of context before the flashback.
It is better, but I think like the manga, it's
Mhm.
like it's a premiering the story or whatever. They probably wanted to like
had to hook them with a
hook
good
some
first
readers.
chapter. Yeah.
It's about Vikings. Let's show them, the French people, Lamau.
Yeah, Thorfinn goes from like 6 years old to 14 years old.
Yeah.
As one does.
Well, we'll have to see that next time. Volume 3.
This
We
is
did
this is just the turning point. There's so
This
much
is
more
a-
to come.
Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I'm gonna come.
I'm coming right now. I will. That's
Turn
the
your
end of
camera on.
volume 2. That's the end of volume 2.
See y'all
That's the end
next
of
week for Volume 3. And
Peace out, YouTube. We'll see you next week for these. My name D's.